It is early for leg day. The thing about leg day is like, I used to play like basketball and things like that. At that point in time, it was like, you're doing leg day so you can like jump more, be, more athletic. Now, I guess I do leg days so that when I'm wearing swim trunks, that my legs will look all right. Now here I am thinking, oh, I'm gonna film my day. It's gonna be, so productive, so fun. My goofy self, I throw my bag with the car key into the car that also had my key to my apartment. So mini panic attack there, but luckily, through the grace of God, even though all the other doors were open, one door stayed unlocked and I got my key out. So onward to the gym. Gym was great, leg day was great. My legs were just jello walking down the stairs because the gym's on the upstairs. I don't know who made that joke and did that. I was doing like some calf extensions, this older lady on lat pull downs, but she would I think she was using it to stretch, and she would hold onto the bar and bend all the way back to the point where her back was like bending over the seat. I don't know if she was a gymnast in another life or what, but it was the most wild thing I've seen at the gym in quite a long time. It was crazy. On to the next. Now I gotta head back to the crib and get ready for work. Back from the gym, and I thought I was gonna have to get to work right away, but as it turns out, I've got some extra time. Where's the light? Now that we got that taken care of, I've been trying to get back into coding and things like that, but I haven't done it in a while. Last week and a half I've been getting back into it. So this morning I'm just gonna, hop on LeetCode, like a place where you can go to practice and stuff like that. So I'm gonna hop on LeetCode today and see if I can solve any problems. Should be a good time. All right, so here is LeetCode. I was working on my Python skills, so I was solving this problem. You can click this run button here, which is cool, and boom, you have the output. So now it's not even 9 a.m. and we've gone to the gym and we've got a LeetCode problem solved, which is great. So I'm loving that. So the next thing is, I think a lot of people code really hard for either trying to get an interview or trying to get a job or trying to make all this money, but I think I'm getting into coding as a hobby. One thing I saw, I recently got back from a trip to Disney World and it was a great time. And there's all these web apps that do historical line tracking data, because this whole line tracking world in Disney is a massive thing, and it can make and break your trip if you get stuck in a 2-hour line, right? So I thought, wouldn't that be a fun side project to work on my coding skills, building a web app that people can go to see, projected wait times essentially, so that you can make sure you're not getting caught in that bad wait. Do I have the skills to do all of that? I don't know, we'll see. So we've got Thrill Data here. Thrill Data, let's go look at Avatar Flight of Passage. You can click here and it shows you, wait times. The park should be open by now, so that wait's already getting up to 115 minutes. Then you've got, maybe later, you've got Laughing Place, which is just a simple one. Then you've got queue times, which I don't even know what's going on with queue times. Queue times has some stuff. You've got touring plans. They have wait times. I think this one's a really fun one. I need to figure out, there's these websites that you can use where they tell you what a web app is built on. This one just looks pretty. Then you've got Walt Disney World Passport, which also does stuff to show you crowd levels for a given park based on the average wait times that the park's experiencing, which is a fun little thing. My challenge for myself is to figure out how I'm gonna build this. All right, workday complete. Long, hard day of work, selling satellite phones. I work as a product manager. It's been really interesting to learn about the world of satellite phones and all these adventurer types that you don't typically run into in your day-to-day, but then you hear these stories oh yeah, this woman's sailing across some ocean and so she needs satellite phones. It's really interesting. Today was a work from home day, so now it's dinner time, and I already made dinner because I'm not used to this whole vlog and show what you did. So let me bring you over. Let me show you what I got to eat. It doesn't look like much, but it's stuffed peppers. This is a mechanical keyboard I bought. It's called the Newfi or Newfi. and it is great. I've got this thing on my computer that says, first I got this nice sunset, got some electricity to bring the energy, and then this phrase that says, let's make it a 2-day. So at the end of every day, I kind of rate it from -3 to 3, where -3 is like the worst day ever, and 3 is like the best day ever. I finished my first day recording myself, got some coding in, solid day of work, decent dinner, working on a web app. This feels like really weird talking to this camera, and I'm not great at it, but it's all about flexing that muscle, trying something new, and just seeing what comes from it. All right, so I thought that was gonna be the end of the video, but today it is, so I live in Toronto, and it is unseasonably warm this winter. I think it's called like an El Nino when you have that. I think that's what they've been saying. It's currently like 12 degrees Celsius. So I'm gonna get out there for a nice, midday jog. Oh, and I'm planning to wear shorts. So shorts in February. Didn't think I'd ever be doing that, but when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. So also here's some of the fun gear that I wear while I'm running. These headphones, these are Aftershokz bone conduction headphones. You can hear music through the vibrations through your skulls, I think is how you would describe that, which is cool because when you're running and there's cars around, you can still hear them even if you got headphones on. And the second thing is just heart rate chest strap. So I guess this is the chest strap, and then whoop, drop it. This is your heart rate monitor. So this Polar. 2 years ago, I was training for a marathon. I did a marathon, all of that, and training with heart rate is a really great way to measure effort, without having to see okay, how hard am I breathing, or am I going too hard, am I going not? By measuring your heart rate is a great proxy for how hard you're actually trying. And if it's a run where you're just trying to get out there and enjoy it, you don't have to run your heart rate into the ground. Or if it's a run where you're trying to do intervals, you're trying to pick up the pace, then you do kind of want to run it into the ground for short periods of time. It is nice as heck. This has got to be the best. Spring came early today. I always find it funny watching the ducks slip and slide while they're walking on ice. All right, now is the real end of the video. Beautiful day in Toronto, and here's many more. Hope you have a wonderful day. See ya.